looking at the Korean Peninsula, you might think that it looks normal and across the board, whether it's north or south, is about the same. However, when you look at a light pollution map, you can really see the difference between North and South Korea. South Korea lit up. This is a well-developed country with a lot of money. North Korea, on the other hand, almost completely dark. The only spot that really has much light is Pyongyang, the capital. You can see this as well with a light pollution map, where it really shows that there's just not a whole lot going on there. One of the reasons is this is a poor country. This is really the poorest country, or one of the poorest countries in the world. On top of that, it's basically the world's largest open-air prison. Probably familiar with the DMZ, the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, to help prevent a war from breaking out again. But besides this giant fence filled with barbed wire and landmines, there's also fencing, especially electric fencing, that goes around a large portion of the north, any of the areas in which people might try and escape from North Korea and go into China, which is the main route in which people are able to escape North Korea. Since Kim Jong-un has come in, he's really tried to end the amount of people, or greatly reduce the amount of people, being able to flee from the country, because being a dictator, you don't really want your people to leave. Now, the majority of North Koreans that are able to escape, like I said, leave through China. They then have to avoid Chinese police, which will just send them back. If they get sent back, they're normally publicly executed. And so they're really trying to avoid any kind of authority, which means that they oftentimes end up at the whims of human traffickers, which are the same people that are trying to help them escape, and they paid some money to normally, but they also will oftentimes just get sold into slavery in China. There's a really interesting book by Yeonmi Park about her life in North Korea as well as her escape, but there's also some other good books from North Korea escapees about their experiences both in the country as well as the process that it took to leave.